Today, we're in Baltimore at Triangle Sign Services, and we're working on the MassMutual sign for Fenway Park.
Advertising has always been a huge part of baseball. I mean, ads used to be everywhere, very bright, very colorful. We understand advertising is necessary in baseball stadiums, so how do you make it fit in?
You can go back to the days of Babe Ruth. You will see signs in the stadiums. But we want to add to that. You don't want to ruin the atmosphere of Fenway. It's special. It's special to the fans. It's special to the organization. And we want to fit into that specialness, if you will.
It's very important. Everyone around the world sees this ballpark.
The sign is 9 feet tall, 80 feet long. Every 3 inches of the LED tube lighting has its own IP address. So you send a signal to every 3 inches of the sign. So you can imagine how many IP addresses are connected to make that sign functional.
So what we've tried to go back to, not necessarily how signs are built or how they're lit, but how they generally look.
It's the biggest sign that's going to be in that park. We've got a lot of really cool creative ideas to sort of make the sign live.
It's all about baseball, and we wanted to provide a utility for fans and another reason to look at our sign. So the dots in our sign, in our logo, will keep track of balls and strikes just as the scoreboard will.
This is the first sign in Fenway Park that it will be animated in this manner.
You'll see a lot of interaction during the game.
Again, I think that what the sign can do is going to be amazing and add to kind of the overall experience.
And it's really almost like a large screen TV. So the ideas that we have around special holidays or special ceremonies or messaging are endless.
You're talking about quite an undertaking. We've got cranes lined up to get this 80-foot sign up here.
Coming up to today, we were watching the weather closely. The biggest concern when you're up in the air 150 feet is wind. The rain, sleet, and snow is not a problem. It's all about the wind.
We are so fortunate to have come into the opportunity to be one of the premier sponsors with the Red Sox. The history and the heritage of the two organizations being such iconic, successful, legacy name brands in Massachusetts and in New England was really a nice alignment.
You have basically two 100-plus-year-old brands working together in a ballpark that is 100-plus years old. I just think it's a story that is extremely unique.
I wouldn't say taken for granted that you're part of this Fenway and its history, but I mean, you have to remind yourself that it's an honor to be a part of kind of this historic park and the changes that happen here. So yeah, there is a definitely sense of pride.
You stand in that park and you'll see that sign light go on, and it's really hard not to feel this great sense of pride and awe in it.
It is the center of Fenway Park. To fit it in and to ensure that it fits within the very old school take we have on signage here, it's not easy. And of course, the sign's going to do many things and interact with our fans. It's never happened before. But even that, we have to be very thoughtful in how we interact with our fans.